Good morning for Tuesday! Hands up, hands up, hands up! All right, so here's our Math Minute for Tuesday. Math Minute 51. This is where your name would go. A couple adjustments from yesterday. One, I made it full screen, so hopefully it'll let us get a little bit more on the screen, so I don't have to play games with the paper as much because I only have 30 sheets of this Post-it note stuff. So anybody out there who has some sympathy for me, if you find any large, ginormous Post-it notes or butcher paper, let me know, because gosh, I need it. All right, so I have to conserve, because in this time of crisis, we must conserve our much needed supplies. And for some reason, these ginormous Post-it notes have come into my life in an amazing way. So let's go ahead and get started. Look at that, I could fit six on one time. I'm so excited. Let's go blue today. When look at number one, you should have, as you always do, when you wander into my class, you should always have your assistive tech devices together and ready. That's part of being in a program with project-based learning, is that you gotta have your tools ready, because that's just how this stuff works. If we have a little bit of problem with one area, or we have a problem with this, we have to use the tools. I always tell people it's like a screwdriver and a power drill. If you're trying to drive a screw into a piece of wood, it is much easier to use the power drill, right? Especially if your arm strength isn't what it should be. So use your tools. Here is my photo math. Well, I still have yesterday's problem up here, so. All right. Let's get rid of all my stuff. Here's your stuff. Boom, boom, boom. So the first one, exponents. We got squares again. Now, we talked about this yesterday. As you can see, our base is 4. So you can put your 4 right here. Now, up here, this little number tells you what or how many times you need to repeat that 4. So we already have it once. There's a 2 up here. So how many 4s I got? 1, 2. How many 4s I got? 2. Perfect. Now the function that you're going to use, because you got a couple. You have add, subtract, multiply, and divide. Anytime that you see exponents, anytime you see it, you need to think times. So because we're expanding our horizons, even though we've got photo math here, let's go ahead and do some skip counting, just because I made a big deal about using your tech, so I might as well ignore that and see what goes on from there. So I got 4, 8, 12, 16. Ooh, that was harder than I thought it was. You see me like hesitate? So I'm saying, based on my skip counting, this is 16. Let's go ahead, check it out, make sure we're correct. 4 times 4, 16. Starting off well this morning. Starting off well. Okay, so next. That is a happy face. Let's do a little happy face. Got some joy in my soul right there. In fact, let's add some. Perfect. Next, if 36 equals n squared, then n equals what? Ooh, that looks so hard. It looks so hard, but it's not. It's totally not. So the first thing we got to do is we got to take out and I need to stop taking the cap on and off. There's no point in that. We're wasting valuable math time. So if we come over here and I put in 36 equals, then I go to my letters, n, and then I got to put up here, squared. Then they give you all this stuff right up here. That is some craziness. So if I go through here, that looks insane. Show your solving steps, and it'll give you an idea of what you did wrong. Now, let me see. What did I do wrong? Crazy, crazy, crazy. It ended up giving me a D. What? What do you mean a D? That makes no sense. No sense at all. So how do I figure this out? Darn you, photo math. Well, what we got to do is we got to take this and we got to think about it. Right? We got to think about our systems. Because we looked up here and we know that the base number down, we're looking for our base number. So if I'm looking for my base number, What can I do? What can I do? Let's see. So what I can do, did you guys think of something? I think you did. I know a couple of you out there actually did, because we've gone over these types of problems before. The best way you can figure this out is you can say, it's something times itself, right? So since we know it's something times itself, let's go. 1 times 1, 1. 2 times 2, 2. Oh, ha, 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 I got you. 4. 3 times 3, 9. We're not anywhere near it, but don't worry, squares go up fast. 4 times 4, we already know that one. 16. With our little happy person next to it. 5 times 5, 25. Almost there. 6 times 6. Oh, do you know what it is? Do you know? Yes, you do. It's 36. So it's 6 times 6. So if we're just looking for the base number, and it's being repeated twice, just like we went up there, we're looking for the base number. The base number is 6. N equals 6. So even when photo math gives you crazy answers, you can still do it. You can still do this. I got you. I got you. I got your back. We got it. Going down here. 3 hours from the time shown would be. All right, so let's draw that over here, because if I write on my wall, like I said, my apartment complex will freak out. So here's our clock. Okay, 12. Don't make fun of my clock. Clocks are hard to make with a ginormous marker. All right. Ooh, that wasn't bad. Now they're telling me that it is 8 o'clock. Okay, so go ahead and box your 8. There's 8. Now count up how many? 3 hours. Jump. 1, 2, 3. What time is it? There you go. That's right. 8 o'clock, 3 hours later is 11. We will eventually get to the point where we're going to cross cross the noon thing, and then it kind of gets a little weird, but we'll figure it out. Don't stress. Take steps one at a time. If you look at number 4, they wrote it in a strange way for you. Because if they wrote it the typical way, you'd probably be confused. So we're going to write it a typical way just so we can see it, because like I said, I'm bored. Oh, we're going to go ahead and we're going to line up our decimal points. So 7, it doesn't have any decimals. But that 3 has decimals. So you got to put the 3 underneath here. Just like that. Now, if we do this longhand, all we got to do is drop down. Poop. Drop down our decimal. There's nothing over here, so we can just drop this down. And then we have 7 plus 3. So let's go ahead for it. Ready? We have 7. There's our 7. And then 1, 2, 3. So my answer is 10. Okay. But we got to check it. Because what if I messed up? What if when I wrote this down, I put that 7 over that 4? You got to check it. If you don't check it, you're at fault for being wrong, not me. So let's go ahead and give it a shot. We're going to go with 7 plus 3.4 equals 10.4. That is success, people. That is success. So our answer is 10.4. Beautiful. Going down here. What are the first 3 multiples of 4? You know who we asked for this question? If we don't know it off the top of our head, you need to look it up. You just do, because sometimes you either know it or you don't know it. Alexa, what are the multiples of 4?
1 times 4 equals 4. 2 times 4 equals 8. 3 times 4 equals 12. 4 times 4 equals 16. 5 times 4 equals 20.
Stop.
6 times 4
Alexa,
equals
stop.
24.
That didn't give us the right answer. Okay, so let's look it up. We're just having computer technical failures today. All right. We're going to open up and we're going to do...
I'm not sure about that.
Oh my goodness, computer, chill out. I have
You can always send feedback through the help and feedback section of the Alexa app.
Sorry, that was just too weird. Okay, so multiples of 4. Wow, I think she told us wrong. So let's see, as I'm reading through here, multiples of 4. Based on Google, our multiples of 4 are ridiculous because we have our multiples of 4. We got 60 of them, but that says factors. But there are 60 multiples of 4 that lie in between 10 and 250. So which ones do they want? I think what they want are, ready? Multiples, 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. And 4 times 3 is 12. First 3 multiples. Boop. I think we're right. And if we're not right, just text me, let me know. I believe I'm right. That doesn't mean I am actually right, but it could be wrong. Okay, list the factors of 20. Now this one I know Alexa knows. Alexa, what is the factors of 20?
20's factors are 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, and 20.
That is correct. That I know is correct. We could look it up online. We could do lots of other things. But what factors are is that if you're doing, we went over this a little bit yesterday. We know that 20 can be divided by certain things. And it can be made in certain ways because it's a composite number. It's not prime, it's composite. Composite means you can times two things, two rational numbers together, and you can get it. Not just rational, but two whole numbers together to get it. So as we go through here, 1 times 20 is 20. 2 times 10, 20. 4 times 5, 20. That's how that works. All of these numbers can be put into multiplication and be made into 20. There we go.